Daniel sat on the cold pavement outside a shuttered coffee shop, knees to his chest, a thin coat wrapped around him like it still mattered. His phone was gone, pawned. His job, lost. Friends, vanished when the parties stopped. It was only 6 a.m., but the city already moved past him like he didn't exist. He once walked these streets in polished shoes, briefcase in hand, confident he was going somewhere. Now the world seemed to move only to remind him he wasn't moving at all. He had hit rock bottom, and not the dramatic kind that ends in loud cries or broken glass. His bottom came with silence, indifference, and the aching realization that no one was coming to save him. Just 2 months before, he had it all, at least on paper. A rising job in tech, a downtown apartment with skyline views, and a weekend calendar full of brunches and startup talks. But behind closed doors, he was burning out. The promotions never made him feel fulfilled. The relationships were shallow, built more on shared convenience than true connection. And when the company collapsed overnight, it was as if the ground he stood on dissolved, revealing how hollow it all had been. Bills mounted, calls went unanswered. Eventually, shame swallowed him, and he drifted into invisibility. But here's what the world doesn't tell you about hitting the bottom. It's solid. You can finally stop falling. And when Daniel sat on that pavement long enough, something quiet stirred. Not hope, not yet, but presence. He started to watch. He noticed how the sun always rose, no matter how broken he felt. He saw a mother offer half her sandwich to a stranger. He saw an old man sweep his small storefront with pride, even if no one entered all day. In his stillness, Daniel was beginning to listen, not to the noise of his former life, but to the whispers of something deeper. One rainy afternoon, sheltering beneath a bridge, Daniel found an old notebook tossed in a trash pile. He wiped off the mud and started to write. Just a sentence at first. "I'm still here." Then another. "This pain is shaping me." The words poured out, raw and unfiltered. Each line helped him name the pieces of himself he'd ignored, the ones buried beneath achievements and expectations. He realized he had always confused building a life with stacking accomplishments. But now, stripped of everything, he was building something real: character, resilience, soul. Weeks turned into months. Daniel found part-time work sweeping floors at a local gym, humbling but honest, and something about that simplicity grounded him. He saved enough for a shared room, woke up early, meditated, wrote in that same notebook every day, and in those pages a quiet truth emerged. Life didn't break him to end him. It broke him to reveal what couldn't be broken. Years later, Daniel would stand on stage, not with polished shoes, but with scars he wasn't ashamed of. He'd share his story not as a cautionary tale, but as proof. Proof that when life breaks you, it's not punishment, it's preparation. Because the version of you that rises from the ashes is the one the world actually needs. So if you're there now, at the bottom in the quiet, where everything hurts and nothing makes sense, remember Daniel. Not because he's a hero, but because he's just like you. And if life is breaking you, maybe it's because you're about to meet the strongest, truest version of yourself. Keep breathing, keep writing, keep rising, because what's breaking now is what's building you.